Good afternoon, boomers. Bitcoin surging over 10K. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Satoshi's biggest cousin, cryptography's finest, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in. Shout out to the boomers here in the box. Green on the field, grass-fed crypto beef on these blockchain streets. Shout out to James T. Crypto. Shout out to Impatient Potato. Shout out to the Kapumpers that picked up some baggage yesterday on the dip, that took a stab at the dip yesterday. Don't be whining to Champagne now if things kapump over 11 and 12K, talking about you want to dip because you want to stack some more bags. Don't be that guy. Hopefully you took a shot at it yesterday. Shout out to James T. Crypto, Potato, and the rest of the boomers. Guys, I need you caressing these buttons. Like, subscribe, post notification bell, ding, ding. Stay tuned in to this good crypto word that we spread here daily. We'll be here every single day, weekdays, late mornings, early afternoons. It's going to be more afternoons as my schedule readjusts, but I'll be here to the halvening at least next year, where I expect things to pump like no other. Damn, champ, I like the candle. I know, we'll be checking out the candle. The candles are looking strong today. They're looking quite potent, if you ask the champ. Let's check out today's mathematics. We'll talk about NASDAQ launching Bitcoin futures, possibly. We'll talk about what some U.S. congressmen are saying about Bitcoin. We'll talk about what a legendary billionaire investor, Ray Dalio, says about the future of economics out here. Let's go alt season, I hope, says Smart Platypus. Hopefully. Yesterday we saw some weight gain on all of the altcoins, or the majority of the good ones. Let me go ahead and turn off my coins, share with you my screen here, hit refresh, and check out today's latest mathematics, because we are seeing grass-fed beef on these crypto streets. 286 on the market cap worldwide, $286 billion on these crypto bags. And it's slim. That is slim. I'll tell you, I mean, I would like this thing over 350, but you know, it is what it is. 65.6 on the Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance hasn't decreased much, but altcoins are finally back in the green. You got Bitcoin there at 10,549. 10,549. Let me hit refresh, make sure we're up to date. 10,549, up almost 8% in the past 24. Ether gaining weight at 224, but still looking slim. Anything under 300 for me on Ether is not that arousing. Ripple's a trash bag. I heard that they're doing their own browser now, to kind of like a Brave knockoff. I forgot the name of it, but it's kind of like a Brave knockoff. And I've been talking with the mic muted. My bad, guys. Ripple there at 32 cents is trash bag. I was talking about this browser that I heard about. They're about to knock off the Brave browser, but I'm not interested in anything Ripple associated. Litecoin there at 101. Finally, Litecoin over 100. Okay, finally, Litecoin over 100. Let's see if Litecoin leads this altcoin charge now as we approach the halvening there for Litecoin. Bitcoin Cash there at 316. Binance under 30 looks like a good deal for Binance there at 28.80. EOS finally over $4. EOS slipping in the rankings, losing rank there to Binance. EOS at 412. Satoshi Vision, no need to talk about that. Stellar at 8 cents. Tron at 2 cents. Cardano at 5 cents. Monero at 84. Leo at 127. Dash at 112. And Chainlink there at 267. You know I like Link. You know I like Link, guys. You know I like Link, and I'm gunning for Maker as well. We'll be checking our community portfolio in just a moment. Platypus says, let's go alt season. Is it normal? I don't hear anything anymore. Hopefully you can hear me now. Give me a 10-4 Roger that. I was talking with the mic muted. I thought I had, you know, you may have thought I had got soy EMP'd out here, but it was my bad over here. No sound, says Blockchain Susha. That should be corrected. Vitalik let me down, champ, says Blockchain Susha. Yeah, I mean, 224 on Ether's price. Anything under 300 is looking anorexic. I need Vitalik and friends to hit the gym. Hopefully he got the testosterone cypionate. I mean, you guys have sent countless of packages, but Ripple always intercepts them with the soy products. And, that's what it is. We hear you, says Captain James. Yeah, my bad. I had it muted, but we're back. Let's talk about this Bitcoin price surge here. This is being reported by Crypto Briefing over here. I got it linked down below. Bitcoin price surges $1,000 in 30 minutes. It's far larger than the Bitcoin boom of early April. In a significant turnaround, the price of Bitcoin has surged by more than 1K in less than a half an hour. Now, not only is it now well above the $10,000 threshold, it's also one of the sharpest recoveries in the past year. If you look at it on TradingView, you can see, look at this candle, this complete almost 90 degrees here, just, surging, and then it hit a high and now hitting another high. And let's see if we can top off over 10.6 and go closer to 11. Guys, it's exciting with Bitcoin, guys. As soon as, you think it's done with and, the haters come out, they say the bears are back. And even I thought we would dip under 9K, perhaps. But here we are, closer to 11K now. So, don't sleep. And hopefully you're firing on the dips and picking up more bags there, dollar cost averaging. Bitcoin price has been on a gradual slide throughout the start of Thursday in the aftermath of yesterday's congressional hearing. Just after the beginning of the American trading day, Bitcoin fell to 94. Okay, but in the space of 20 to 30 minutes, the Bitcoin price surged up more than $1,000, taking the coin back to 10.4, and it's even higher now. In terms of the market cap, that's more than $20 billion, approximately 7% of the total value of the digital asset market. Bitcoin was trading at just under 10.6 at the time of writing this article. You can see the charts looking healthy, and tweet volume right now is heavy. This is after an unexpectedly bullish hearing from the congressional hearing yesterday. The market has experienced a sudden exponential surge upwards, triggering buy orders and pushing the price back to its pre-established range between 10,000 and 13,800. Okay, so after this hearing, it seems like more people are getting educated about Bitcoin, and there's understanding that Bitcoin is not the trash Libra coin that is under scrutiny. Okay. This is something else. It's a different tech. And like I said, it is already the global reserve currency, and it's here to devour all fiat currencies. It's here to eat them all up. It's here just to inhaling them all. Stacking Satoshis. I don't even swing trade Bitcoin anymore, says Susha. You get the deal. I know some people are still into the swing trading Bitcoin. You're still thinking about stacking US dollars. But guys, that's not the name of the game out here. You want to make sure that you are hodling during this paradigm shift that is about to occur. So says Ray Dalio, a legendary investor. This is out of newsbtc.com. Buy Bitcoin ? Legendary investor Dalio expects a quote-unquote paradigm shift in finance. He posted an essay or an op-ed on his LinkedIn. Ray Dalio, he's a billionaire, if you haven't heard of the gentleman. But according to Ray Dalio's latest LinkedIn post titled Paradigm Shift, the world's economy is poised to enter a tough time. In the essay-esque piece, the Bridgewater Associates co-chairman warned of central banks' effort to devalue their currencies and inflate the economy somewhat artificially. This is something that we've been talking about here, how they're debasing their currencies, hyperinflations, and this thing's a runaway train. Hopefully, you're storing your value on the bits, in the bits. Kaboom. More bits and more bits and more kapumps. He also used historical shift in the macroeconomic and geopolitical climate like the world wars and Great Depression to explain that the economy is poised to see a paradigm shift. This paradigm shift, according to Dalio, who has a net worth of $18 billion, will see the value of money depreciate and a significant domestic and international conflicts. In other words, the writing is on the wall for an alternative asset and stores of value like gold or Bitcoin. Dalio specifically recommends gold, writing that it may be risk reducing and return enhancing for investors. Arguably, That was also a tacit recommendation to buy Bitcoin. You see inflationary policies currently being listed according to Wall Street's Travis Kling. So you could read this in its entirety. I'm not going to go ahead and read the entire article, but even billionaires now are talking about things are not looking good for the fiat currencies. A paradigm shift is coming, boomers. And he says buy gold. I'm saying get both. In my personal opinion, I say get gold and get bits. Gold and bits, maybe a little silver stack there. Some of you boomers are talking about palladium. Here's the article, by the way. I wasn't showing it on my screen. Buy Bitcoin legendary investors Dalio expects paradigm shift in finance. Read it in its entirety, link down below. But yeah, he's not a fan of Bitcoin, surprisingly. But everything he's talking about here could lead one to believe that there is value in Bitcoin, being that he says that there is financial turmoil right on the horizon. There's a lot of parallels between now and the late 1930s, says Dalio. From 1929 to 32, we had a debt crisis, interest rate hit zero. There was a lot of printing of money, and purchases of financial assets brought their prices higher. We see the stock surging, but the 10-year yields are down. And it seems like inflation's on the up and up. Deutsche Bank is exiting global markets, laying off 8K plus people. You see JP Morgan and Morgan Stanley making statements that they don't believe the future is going to bring as high as returns as recently. So that's what's going on, boomers. Shout out to Blockchain Susha, Captain James T. Crypto, Smart Platypus, and the rest of the pumpers out there. And it seems like this Congress hearing overall went well, being that they didn't really throw that much more shade on Bitcoin. It seems like finally some congressmen are beginning to be educated on the capacity and the alternative of Bitcoin to cryptocurrency. You could see a U.S. congressman, he stated there's no capacity to kill Bitcoin. This is reported by cryptodaily.co.uk, posted by Adrian Barkley. You could read this in its entirety. But you got Patrick McHenry, a U.S. congressman. He pitched in on the debate of Bitcoin, more specifically whether or not there's a chance to possibly end the leading crypto. But according to the congressman, there is no way that Bitcoin could be killed. According to the congressman out of North Carolina, okay, Mr. McHenry, he says, and this is his quote, "I think there's no capacity to kill Bitcoin. Even the Chinese with their firewall and their extreme intervention on their society cannot kill Bitcoin. So, distributed ledger, full and open in the essence of Bitcoin as a first mover in the space, the developer of this technology, yada, yada." His point here is you can't kill Bitcoin. More bits, more bits, more bits, more kapumps. The deal out there, boomers. Even the congressmen are starting to come along. I think that, they're starting to do the knowledge. Because, listen, some of these congressmen, their families are getting bamboozled also by the system. I mean, not all of them are in the green. Okay, some of these central bankers, they even got a strong hold on the congressmen as well. And hopefully people could start getting educated as to the benefits of this sound currency here in the form of Bitcoin and other cryptos. The move Bitcoin made from 1K to 10K is going to happen in gold. I can feel it coming soon, says Nano Joe. Let's check out the price of gold while we're talking about precious metals and paradigm shifts. You can see, let me pull up the gold charts for you boomers. $1,429 on the gold. You can see even gold has a nice little surge today. This is the 1 day on gold. So, gold moved. Gold moved from about 1,300 hours to now we're at 1,800 hours on this clock. It went from a low of 1414 to about 1430 where it's at right now. So shout out to my metalheads. Let's talk about NASDAQ. NASDAQ may soon launch Bitcoin-based futures contracts. This is out of CoinGate.com, posted by Nivish Rustgi. The coverage that cryptocurrencies have attained over the past few days have been more than overwhelming. Two working horses of the U.S. Senate invited Facebook and the Libra Association. They addressed a series of concerns around the proposed white paper. Okay. Furthermore, the media attention that was so overwhelming that it even made some crypto proponents weary of it. Tom Lee, the co-founder of Fundstrat tweeted, Washington and media coverage of crypto and Bitcoin is turning into too much of a good thing because it might push real Donald Trump towards escalation. Need Brexit, China trade war, Euro banks back in headlines, Bitcoin choppy until then. So he didn't like Bitcoin too much in the headlines, but I think it's a good thing that they didn't talk much bad about Bitcoin yesterday in the hearings. It seems like, just the last article I shared before with this U.S. congressman, he's understanding you can't kill Bitcoin. Maddie Greenspan, the senior market analyst at eToro, tweeted recently, following all this excellent Bitcoin coverage in financial media and considering the lean yield environment in traditional markets, the Bitcoin-backed futures debut on the NASDAQ is going to be simply glorious. And when is it happening? He says it could be in the next few days. Therefore, we should be expecting the launch soon. Moreover, it's highly probable that the fresh volume surge would strengthen the bullish case for Bitcoin. Okay, caution must be practiced while trading Bitcoin and other cryptos. The Bitcoin futures launch happened in December 2017. However, what followed was a bear market. And that's true. The last time that they launched futures over there in the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, I believe, there was, the bear market came soon thereafter. So, I'm not so excited about futures or NASDAQ, but I know some of you guys get excited with this. And this just shows you that, it's here to stay. The congressman says you can't kill Bitcoin. NASDAQ is about to jump on it. Fidelity, you got Facebook and all its partners. Listen, guys, this thing is here to stay. Just make sure you have some. Bottom line. I just saw Kevin McCarthy, who was from California, speak to the press. He said he likes Bitcoin and blockchain, but not a fan of Facebook creating a digital banking coin. Okay. We read that. LedgerX is allowing retail investors to place calls on 100K Bitcoin by 2020, says Blockchain Susha. 100K by 2020. I'm trying to get to 20K, 30K. We'll see. I'll talk about 100K seriously once we go over 30, 40,000. Is this a bull trap? Bitcoin still on a lower high, lower low trajectory. Let's go ahead and pull up the graphs. We could agree here that it's doing better than both of us expected out here, Mark. We're currently at 10.5. I don't know about that lower lows, higher highs trajectory. If you can see the 24-hour graph here, it's just higher highs right now. Look at the surge. This thing just cracked through 10K. It didn't even stop. It's like boom, 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 boom. Drop a bomb for that. I don't know if this is a bull trap. At this point, every time that Bitcoin goes under 10K, the next day or less than 24 hours, it's back over 10K. So, no, I don't think it's a bull trap. It still can go under 10K once again, but there's a lot of support right below 10K. There is a lot of support, and it's not only from retail investors. I would assume it's from institutions as well. They see the paradigm shift that Ray Dalio's talking about, and they know this thing is here to stay. If Bitcoin hits 100K by 2020, will a loaf of bread cost $100? Devalued toilet paper ain't never going to stop. I hate the Federal Reserve Ponzi scheme, says Nano Joe. That's a good question. What happened in Venezuela? You need like a whole bag, literally like a bag full of cash to buy a chicken. I shared this before. People were posting pictures of what a bag full of cash. I'm talking about a bag, like a garbage bag, and it will buy you one chicken. It's literally like toilet paper is probably worth more. You're right by comparing it to that, Nano. I thought it was very interesting when they asked Facebook rep if banned users on their social media platform could use the Libra. He was squirming in his seat, not wanting to answer. Yeah, we know the answer to that. We want nothing to do with Libra. I don't want Libra being big daddy to my bag out here. I want them having nothing to do with my bag. That's why we want something that's completely decentralized. Guys, you can't call the head of Bitcoin to a congressional hearing. There is no stopping the machine out there. The train is leaving the station. There's still a couple more seats, but I hear it. All aboard. CryptoZilla says, we know the answer. They will control who will own Libra and ban whoever they want. It's Ripple times 1,000. Yeah, you're right. I'm assuming there was a lot of bids at 85, says Mark D, and above that too. At 94, 95, and they were already there. I think we bottomed out around 9. Yesterday we talked about, was that the bottom? I think it could have been, for at least for this week, it seems, for at least for the next couple of days. I don't think we're going to revisit 9K, the bottom of 9 like we did yesterday, at least this week. I mean, maybe next week it'll happen, but right now we're in the clear. Right now the probability of going to 11 is still there. So, for those that are bearish, I mean, things are bullish than I expect. I was agreeing with Mark yesterday. I said, yeah, things could go to 88, 85. I didn't expect them to, but I was waiting for it. But look where we're at now. Things are strong out there, guys. That's why, you don't see Champagne trying to swing trade the bits. I'm out here just stacking more bits. And I'm taking stabs at the dips on the altcoins. I think that there is going to be some weight gain on altcoins coming soon to a crypto market cap near you. And, it could happen as soon as a week, a month. I'm just trying to stack those altcoins, those quality altcoins. Check out the articles I have linked down below talking about this Bitcoin price surge, $1,000 in 30 minutes. Check out the article here at NASDAQ may soon launch Bitcoin-based futures contracts. You could also check out the article at a cryptodaily.co.uk, a congressman saying that there is no capacity to kill Bitcoin. And I think that you could say that things went well yesterday. They were really questioning more Facebook and Libra than they were talking about Bitcoin. So it seems like, while Bitcoin has been thrown in the same basket as Libra when it comes to the U.S. Congress, it seems like that's starting to become separate. You could see Patrick McHenry. He just said that there's no capacity to kill Bitcoin. Even the Chinese, with their firewall and their extreme intervention on society, cannot kill Bitcoin. His point is, you can't kill Bitcoin, says the representative out of North Carolina. You could read this in its entirety, linked down below. This is good news to me. And then you can also see what Ray Dalio expects a paradigm shift in finance. He's a billionaire investor. He posted to his LinkedIn an essay where he says that the economy is starting to shift. He's expecting hyperinflation. He recommends gold as a store of value. And the case he's making seems like a pretty sound case for Bitcoin as well. Although he's not a fan of Bitcoin, that the crypto maniacs are. And I would say stack more precious metals and stack more bits, and kaboom to that. Remember, Champagne's not your crypto daddy. Okay, I'm not anybody's financial advisor. If you need an advisor, don't go to YouTube. Go somewhere else. Okay, this is for entertainment and educational purposes. And let me drop 2 more bombs. And 3. Why not? Blockchain Susha's here. He says the price of Bitcoin will be unobtainable by normal middle-class investors. You must figure 40 to 50,000 Bitcoin is a year's salary for most. You're absolutely right. There's not enough Bitcoin to go around. Not even every millionaire can own a Bitcoin. There's only going to be 21 million. There's about 17 million circulating right now. And I was really thinking about how many Bitcoin have been lost. From when it first started, people that don't have access to their private keys anymore, that just lost Bitcoin. I would say that there's probably at least 5 to 10% of the circulating Bitcoins have been lost in the juggle out there. So, I mean, I think it may be even more scarce than we would assume. Drop a comment below. Let me know what's shaking and baking out there. Bitcoin surging over 10K. Where do you expect the price to go? I don't think we're going to dip under 10K again, at least for a few days. Maybe next week. But, right now it's looking healthier than I expected. This is good, boomers. This is good. Congress is swinging around. Donnie threw some shade at us. But, it's not going to stop the Bitcoin train, guys. All aboard the BTC train. A lot of gold bugs still fear that Bitcoin could get hacked in the future and don't want to risk hodling it. Well, that's too bad for them. Right now, it's super secure. It's never been hacked. Never been hacked. Shout out to Crypto Slim. Kaboom to that. Drop a bomb for you, Slim. Nano Joe's here. Susha's here. Zilla's here. Mark D. Decorated crypto snipers are here shooting at the baby bear cubs that are dancing and prancing out there. Could you believe there's still people out there that think we're going to go to like 3,000, 4,000 waiting to take a stab? There's people out there that really believe that, guys. They're misinformed. I recommend that they go open an FDIC insured account. Take a few more comments and questions before I land this plane directly on the tarmac. Skip the runway. Shout out to my crypto aviators, my crypto licensed drivers. Susha says Bitcoin network is too robust to hack right now. Yeah, it's never been hacked. Never. Crypto Slim says, forget 3K. Yeah, forget it. Forget it. I mean, listen, we may see 9 again. We may even see 88, 85. But when you see the red and the blood being spilt on the cap, okay, and you don't buy, then you shouldn't be talking right now. If you didn't buy the blood, if you didn't buy the blood of the bits, okay? If you didn't buy the blood, then I don't need you commenting, guys. A BTC hack or a tech glitch would send Bitcoin to zero. Doubt it happens. Yeah, I doubt it too, Mark D. I doubt it. Slim says, yes, indeed, General. Indeed. Shout out to Slim. Yeah, that's not my concern right now. You know, what you guys got to understand is that fiat is hacked already by a few at the top that can basically hit a button, because it's not even a money printer anymore. It's just a button. They just add another zero. It's the easiest thing ever. If Bitcoin did drop back to 3K, EOS is going under $1. Yeah, you know, EOS is looking slim out there. You know, and I like EOS, guys. But, you know, the fact is that, you know, what are people really doing on EOS right now? Let's keep it 1,000. What's going on EOS right now? Okay, they got a lot of dApps, a lot of games. Okay, they got some decentralized exchanges. There is one social media network called Karma, and they seem to be all right. I don't like the fact that they're only on mobile, because I would like to use it on desktop, and that's probably one of the reasons I haven't used it, but at least they're being used. But besides that, you know, this EOS voice thing didn't really arouse many in the crypto space. You know, it was supposed to be their biggest announcement, and they try to knock off an Apple event. And to be honest with you, I wasn't even feeling the other head of Block One, whatever his name is, but he seemed like he sipped on some soy. Maybe I'm wrong. But, you know, at a glance, I wasn't feeling his energy. I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you. Oscar says PEOS is going to be huge. There you go. Okay, I forgot about that. Privacy EOS. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I got the airdrop or the air grab or whatnot. You know, I picked it up. I got it there in my bag. So let's see. You know, I'm into privacy coins. That's for sure. Blockchain Susha says, yeah, gambling, you know. That's what I'm seeing. That's why I'm excited still about Ethereum, because I'm seeing the decentralized finance applications being built. I see some banking happening, the future of banking I'm seeing. And listen, these ideas and these applications can also be built on top of EOS and perhaps even work faster, but I'm not seeing them. I'm not seeing anything like a maker on EOS. I'm not seeing anything like Compound.finance on EOS. So perhaps maybe that's what it needs. Main Event says, look at Big Weir's videos on Block One and EOS. It'll open your eyes. Yeah, I mean, I've heard what he says. Then, you know, he tries to, you know, say that they're, you know, run by pedos or whatnot because of that one gentleman that has to do with Tether. I forgot his name. Brockman, was it? Yeah, not Brockman. I forgot his name, but maybe you could refresh me. But, you know, Big Swear is cool, but I just see him as a EOS hater. So I'm not really, you know, I'm not going to consider his opinion paramount when it comes to EOS. On top says EOS is a bunch of scammers and pedophiles. Yeah, I've heard about this. Brock Pierce. There you go. Brock Pierce. There you go. Apparently, he's been linked to some illicit activity. I don't know much about the gentleman either, and I don't care about him. But he's been linked to some illicit activities when it comes to USD Tether and apparently Block One. And, you know, I don't know. And I know Bix is not a fan of EOS at all. The catch-22 of buying the dips for hodlers is you typically need to offload other bags to get the juicy buy. So selling the dip, try buy and assume better dip. Yeah, and then sometimes you're chasing here and chasing there. Sometimes, you know, you got to watch the dips that you buy. You got to have a sound strategy too, because, you know, before you know it, you know, you could lose yourself out there. A lot of unhappy people about the possible use of Bcash blockchain to scale Ethereum. Yeah, I heard about that. I got to look more into that, but apparently it's been proposed that Bcash be used somehow to scale Ethereum. I don't know. Nano says Fed Reserve now owned by pedos. Bix doesn't mention that. Now does he? What a hypocrite. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't listen to all his videos. I'm subbed to Bix. He seems like an all right guy, you know. And he's entitled to his opinion. Not all of us got to have the same exact opinion. But listen, if they're slimy pedos, I want nothing to do with them. So try to sell the highs and keep some bits or stablecoin balance to strike when the bargains happens. And I agree with that, Zilla. I always say have one in the chamber. And what I mean by that is have, some capital on the side that you can always use to buy any possible dips, any possible discount events. Sometimes you're catching falling knives though. Main event says Bix hates Steam too. There you go. You see, I don't hate Steam. I don't hate BitShare. So, it's hard for me. Maybe I'm biased. Like, I'll admit that. But, I'm a Steamosaurus. I like Steam. And I'll tell you, it has a awesome use case scenario. Been just DCA into Bitcoin for 18 months. Had some great buys, says Willie T. There you go. That's the strategy. Instead of trying to be a swing trader and try to time everything, guys. DCA is a sound strategy. Every Monday, every Tuesday, throw $50, $500, I don't know, whatever, your disposable income could be, but, take a stab at it. It could be $5 every week. It could be $50 every week or 500. I don't know. But the point is a stab here, a stab there, and it averages out over 18 months. Like Willie T, you can get some great buys. Nano says Bix is a former banker. I don't trust him. He pumps too many coins and throws out insane conspiracy theories like how Alan Greenspan is Satoshi. Yeah. I don't know about that. He also thinks QAnon is real. I don't know. Listen, QAnon is an awesome LARP, and I'm sure that there's some, realness to QAnon. But if you believe everything that QAnon says, and come on, guys. Come on. Enough with QAnon, guys. Enough with it. QAnon's not going to save anybody. And there's no good guys to come save the day with the capes or anything like that. The system is already underwater. Guys, everybody needs to save themselves and be responsible for your own bags. Nobody is going to save you guys. There's no good guys working behind the scenes to come save you. Okay? If you're looking for salvation, the Lord himself is who you need to turn to, not any man in the flesh. On top says, Pierce told me to buy Bitcoin when it was 200. I partied with him, nice guy, but once I found out he's a pedo, I lost interest in him. I just saw him about 6 months ago. Says on top. Yeah, I don't even care about Brock. I don't know him, and I don't even care. He's not doing anything for the champ, so whatever. Chris Smith just dropped me $5 here in the population of the chat box. Thank you so much, Chris. Drop a bomb for you. Some dollar bills off the ceiling. Chris has got 5 on it, guys. You got 5 on it. Here, don't show up to the crypto party here when Bitcoin's surging in the green, empty-handed out here, boomers. Drop 5 on it, 10 on it, 15 on it. Show some love. Follow the leader here, Chris Smith. You can send it via the super chat. You can send it here on the BAT browser, which you should have downloaded already, so you can earn BAT tokens. Do it. Share this on your social media site if you're a broke one. Main event says like button kaboomed. And follow me there on Steam. Like Main Event is on Steam as well. And shout out to Main Event. He's upvoted some of my posts. Threw me some pal. I appreciate you, Main Event. Upvote some of yours as well. Guys, follow us here on the Steem blockchain and all the sister chains. PalNet, Steem, Leo, DTube, the alternative to YouTube. If you comment, I'll throw you a little upvote. It'll be a couple cents of cryptos. Maybe 1 or 2 cents worth of crypto. More than what you're earning here in the population of the chat box. Nano says, amen. You know the deal, Nano. People are looking for QAnon to save them, for the Republicans to save them, for the libs and AOC to save them, for regulations. Guys, you need salvation. Turn to the Lord Jesus himself, okay? But not to another man out here, guys. Stop it with the QAnon stuff. Stop it with Trump to think that Trump's going to save you. It's not going to happen out there, guys. Thank you so much, Chris. I appreciate you. Drop a bomb for you. Main Event says, I got to vote the champ on Steam. You know it. Thank you so much, Main Event. I appreciate you. I've upvoted some of yours. I got to go back on your page and give you some upvotes. Hey, champ, this is a good time to buy Litecoin, says Chris Smith. Listen, I don't know. I'm kind of pissed off at Litecoin, Chris. I mean, I'm holding the bag. I didn't dump it. I got a little bit more than a dime baggie of Litecoin. I've been saying let there be light. And let's look at Litecoin. Let's look at the charts of Litecoin out here. Turn off these coins. Thanks again, Chris. I appreciate you throwing me $5 there. Litecoin in the green today. Let me go ahead and show you Litecoin against Bitcoin. It looks like there's an overall trend in the up and up. If you believe that there's going to be some price action as we approach the halvening, whether it be right before or right after, then I think that it's a good time to get Litecoin. Okay. That's just if you believe there's going to be some action. Historically, there has been, usually after the halvening. So I'm holding the bag, me personally. I'm holding the bag of Litecoin, and if it pumps somewhere around the halvening, I'm gonna sell a good amount of it, because I've been holding this bag since it was like $300, and the truth is I'm overexposed in Litecoin. Is it a good time? Under $100 is not a bad deal. I think it did go already over 100. Let me check out CoinMarketCap here and see where it is USD wise. Yeah, it's at 101. It's still, it's got room to grow. It's up 10% today. Normally I don't like buying in the green, but it's still low. I don't want to buy any more Litecoin, guys. That's, to be honest with you, I don't. So is it a good buy? Not for me, not right now. But if someone says, I think it's a good time to buy Litecoin, I can see why they can think that. Populous had a huge increase in volume in the last days, but didn't pump yet. It may be a great opportunity. I haven't heard anybody talk about Populous in like a year. Maybe you've already talked about Chainlink, but any new news or thoughts on it? I'm trying to stack up the links, and it's something that we've been focused on here, along with Maker and some others. You may want to check out last week's streams on altcoins. We started, doing some research on altcoins, because I feel like the altcoin season could be around the corner. They bled a lot, but yesterday started gaining weight. As far as Populous, I haven't heard anything about Populous. There's nothing bad I have to say about it, though. Chainlink is definitely looking like one of the strongest altcoins right now. The only news that I've heard about is the Google partnership. Other than that, I haven't heard any other news, but it still seems solid. Maker, and there's some small baby fry coins. I don't like the baby bear cub coins, but some of them are being memed out there, and I may do some coverage on some smaller cubs in video soon. Hold the bag, champ. Don't buy any more. Buying for Litecoin was around $20 to $50, says Susha. Yeah, I'm holding the bag. I'm not gonna panic sell. I got a strong hand. I'm not gonna sell the bag. But if I see this thing surge over 200, back closer to 250, I may consider just dumping, a significant amount of that bag, and maybe getting into another altcoin, Chainlink, Make, or some other ones. I like Crypto.com chain, although that thing's been down. Huobi's looking all right, as an alternative to Binance. Binance is going to close their doors, so someone's got to replace them. Let's check out the community portfolio before we land this plane. It was down yesterday. Hopefully it was up. We were like at 22 yesterday? Yeah, we're up today. This is our virtual community portfolio that we have been managing as a community. We started off with $10,000. This is virtual, not real, but we're handling it as such for entertainment and educational purposes only. You could see here the tokens that we have in our bag, including Bitcoin, Litecoin, Binance, Cardano, Monero, Theta, Chainlink, 0x, Maker, and Decentraland. Tokens like 0x and Mana, I like, obviously. If not, I wouldn't have them in this bag. But there's other tokens that I may be interested in, and I'm not so excited about those two. Theta's all right. Theta is back in the green. This is a video platform. But it seems like they're only for like e-gaming, like, video games or whatnot. We're overexposed here with Litecoin. Maybe too much Cardano, but definitely too much Litecoin. Hopefully it booms, as we approach this halvening. $24,000. You can look at it in a pie chart. Here's our coin spread. We got to get some more link in this bag. Yeah, but that's what it is, guys. I'll take a few more comments and questions before I go ahead and sign off, guys. Shout out to Smith's, Platypus on top, Mark D, Susha, the rest of the boomers. Chris, thanks again for the $5. I appreciate it, man. 23 crypto maniac soldiers. Make sure you check out all the links that I have down below. Download the Brave browser. I'm going to keep telling you guys in every single broadcast. Don't call yourself a crypto boomer when you're not using applications that are crypto friendly, specifically the Brave browser. The Brave browser is just like the Chrome browser, but it allows you to earn crypto for viewing ads. Okay? And if you look at my screen here, let me show you. When I'm on CoinMarketCap, it blocks the unwanted banners and the unwanted ads, and it gives you a clean slate. And then once you have the ad feature on, you'll get pop-ups on the bottom right-hand corner up to 5 per hour, where if you click the pop-up, you earn BAT tokens. Small amount, not too much, but this is better than what you're getting on the Chrome browser. Potatoes on Brave. There you go. And for Brave, there is no like email signing up. There is no buying of anything. You don't have to give your personal information. You just download it, install it, and start rocking and rolling. Potato says, saving my bat for champ. I appreciate that. Yeah, you could tip your favorite content creators. Like you could tip me via the Brave browser. So, you know, I'm also talking about it because there's a benefit for the champ. You know, if you download the browser, I do get a kickback in BAT tokens, about $5. Okay. But anyhow, get it regardless of supporting the champ because you want to support crypto. Shout out to Ryan Shore. He just dropped me $1 here in the population. Boom. Thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate you. Welcome back to the box. Jacqueline says, so to invest 1,000 in Bitcoin at this point is kind of missed the boat. Listen, you're going to have to make your own decisions. We're not anybody's financial advisors here. But what we've been saying, in our opinion, it's smart to dollar cost average. And so let's say you have $1,000 to spend on Bitcoin. Why not spend $200 every week for 5 weeks? You know, 1 week it may be up, the other week it may be down. And then you average it out rather than trying to time the markets. And, you know, you can get wrecked. You know, you could get wrecked. Like, let's say if you spend $1,000 on Bitcoin today and it drops to $9,400 tomorrow like it was yesterday. How would you feel? Not too sprucey, okay? But if you only spent $200 and then it dropped and you bought more, then you'll be feeling like you were smart. So, again, this is my opinion. I'm not your daddy, although maybe I should be, but I'm not. I already have 2 young cadets that I got to worry about here. And I'll be teaching them to DCA. Shout out to Jacqueline. I appreciate you here in the box. Make sure you're bookmarking the page here, Jacqueline. If you subscribe and put on the post notifications, chances are you won't get notified of anything. Because the cucks over there at YouTube, they don't want you to hear about the good crypto news that we spread here daily. So you need to take it upon yourself, like guys like Main Event, Ryan Shore, Potato, and the rest of them, to come check me out late mornings, early afternoons here for the good crypto word. We spread it here daily. And we've been here since rock bottom, since all-time highs. We're sniping at whatever moves. Indeed. Indeed. Here's the Bitcoin. No, that's the Litecoin charts. Let me put up the Bitcoin charts again. Look at gold. Gold and silver are up. Shout out to Ray Dalio. Check out the article I have about Ray Dalio down below. But look at this surge. It looks like Bitcoin woke up with an erection. Because it's pumping today. 90 degree surge over here, boomers. $1,000 it seems in 30 minutes. So keep your eyes close on the bits. You normally want to buy things when they're in the red and sell when they're in the green. You don't want to go to the store and, you know, buy things when the prices have increased. You want to buy things when they're on sale. Like yesterday, they were on sale. And I know some of you boomers took stabs. I forgot who it was, but I'm reminded of some comment yesterday. It said, yeah, I bought a good amount at 97. And when they commented that, the price was at 94. So, you know, they had bought at 97. The price kept going down. But look at it now. It's back up. So, you know, buying at 97 wasn't a bad deal. But ultimately, you know, you got to do your own research. Make your own decisions. That's what crypto's all about, guys. It's a new paradigm shift. Putting the responsibility back into the people's hands. If you're not responsible, okay, you probably shouldn't be holding bags of Bitcoins. Main event hit the Litecoin ATM last week, and there you go. So we got some maniacs picking up Litecoin. Listen, and very well might be a good deal for Litecoin, under $100. But, I've been so irritated with Litecoin as of late that even if it was at a good deal, I probably wouldn't buy it, because it seems like I've been holding this bag for 25 years after Charlie Lee dumped it on us at an all-time high of 300 plus. So next time it surges, I'm going to go ahead and sell a substantial amount and pick up something else. 20 crypto maniacs watching. We've been on for about 45 minutes. I think we spoke our piece out here. Check out all the articles that I shared with you. Bitcoin surging 1,000 in 30 minutes. NASDAQ's soon to launch futures contracts. U.S. congressmen saying that there's no capacity to kill Bitcoin. This is good. They're getting educated. They understand that there's a difference between the bits and Libra. And check out what legendary investor, a billionaire, Ray Dalio, says that he expects in finance a paradigm shift. Okay? Expect a paradigm shift. Read this entire article out there, guys, as Bitcoin continues to surge over 10K. Shout out once again in main event, the rest of the boomers like Jacqueline. Welcome to the box. Ryan, thank you so much for the gratuity. I thank you so much. Guys, follow me on STEEM, a decentralized social media network where you can get paid in crypto for liking, for commenting, for sharing, for posting. Stop it with Facebook. You've been on there for like 10 plus years. They've completely spied on you and your entire family, and they pay you in little hearts. And now they're promising you a crypto coin that's not even a crypto. It's more like a glorified database. And if you don't behave well, chances are they can just turn off your wallet. On that note, guys, I'll encourage you to go to the gym, stay strong. The champ took a day off today, but I'll be back tomorrow doing my squats, my bench press, and my barbell rows. I don't need you guys using the little machines. I don't want little cardio bunnies out here either. I want you putting heavy weight on the bar. I want 300 crypto Spartans holding the line when things dip, dive, and slide under 10K. So if you're not becoming stronger every single day, do it now. I don't want any fat boys in the box either, fapping around till 3 in the morning playing PS4. I need you guys doing intermittent fasting and putting weight on the bar. I may have to do these self-improvement podcasts or streams on Fridays again, because some of you guys need it. On that note, where did you say to follow you to get faster news from you? Well, I mean, it's not faster, but follow me on the STEEM blockchain. I have a link down below. STEEM is a decentralized social media network. Okay. There's a bunch of sister blockchains to STEEM like PalNet, STEEM Leo, and DTube, which is an alternative to YouTube. So those sister blockchains are all intertwined. So if you post on one, they all post on the others. And you can earn multiple amount of tokens. But the bottom line here is follow me on there. And if you comment and I upvote you, you can get a couple cents worth of STEEM tokens. And it's not a lot. Okay. It's nothing that you guys should be, getting an erection over. But it's better than what you get from commenting here in the population of the chat box. So, follow me on STEEM. One of the ports of entry to the STEEM blockchain is steemit.com. There's also SteamPeak, busy.org, DTube, and a bunch of other ones. STEEM has got a use case scenario like no other. Once you understand the magic that is STEEM, you can see that it has a lot of potential. The price is not sexy, though. But yeah, follow me there. But, get the news from me here. I mean, I'm posting here every single day, late mornings, early afternoons. And I always repost the daily live stream to STEEM, earn more tokens there. But if you want to do a comment, other than this super chat, go comment over there and I'll upvote you. And, maybe you get a penny or two worth of crypto. Why not? Why not? Okay. And then while you're at it, download the Brave browser and earn a couple pennies of bad tokens for surfing around. And then, a couple pennies here, a penny there, 3 pennies here, boom, boom, boom. Before you know it, maybe you earn a couple of dollars worth of crypto every week, in addition to the ones that you accumulate on the dips. On that note, guys, I'm out of here. Shout out to all the boomers out there. Stay strong as the bits surge over 10K. Let me drop a bomb. We snipe a funny bunny. Why not? Snipe him out the box, guys. It's the voice of the blockchain here. Your favorite YouTuber's favorite YouTuber, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.